Imagine working a minimum wage job your entire life. Never taking vacations, never buying anything expensive. Now imagine you had millions sitting in your bank account the whole time. Sounds impossible, right? But for one man, this wasn't a story, it was reality. He spent 50 years cleaning floors, wiping mirrors, and emptying trash bins, day after day, night after night. To the world, he was just another quiet janitor, invisible, ordinary, forgettable. People walked past him without a second glance. No one stopped, no one wondered, and no one imagined that behind that mop was a secret. But when he died, he left behind something no one expected. A secret that shocked everyone. He lived alone, ate simple meals at a small kitchen table, wore old patched sweaters, drove a used car that barely turned heads. He was born into a poor farming family in rural America, where life was hard, money was scarce, and survival came before comfort. There were no shortcuts, no inheritance waiting, no powerful connections. He served his country during World War II, quietly, bravely, and when he returned home, he didn't demand attention. He didn't chase status. He simply took a job at a small gas station, sweeping floors for minimum wage. Later, he worked as a janitor at a department store, and he stayed there for decades. Same routine, same modest paycheck, same humble lifestyle, year after year after year. He never upgraded to a bigger house, never bought luxury, never tried to impress anyone. From the outside, his life looked small, predictable, even boring. But every single morning, there was something he did that no one noticed. He studied the stock market pages of the newspaper, carefully, quietly, consistently. While others skipped past the numbers, he paid attention. He tracked companies, he wrote notes by hand, he calculated patiently, he didn't gamble, he didn't chase trends, he didn't look for quick money. After paying his bills, he invested the rest. Every single month. No excuses, no noise, just discipline. Not for 1 year, not for 5, not even for 10, but for nearly 50 years. Through market crashes, through economic recessions, through fear and uncertainty, he held on. While others panicked, he stayed calm. While others sold, he waited, slowly, quietly. Almost invisibly, his investments began to grow. He could have spent more, he could have upgraded his lifestyle, but he chose discipline instead of display, patience instead of pressure. Neighbors saw nothing special, just a quiet old man feeding birds in the park, a polite face in the grocery store, a man who kept to himself. No one suspected he was building something extraordinary, something powerful, something life-changing. Then in 2014, at the age of 92, he passed away. People assumed he had a small savings account, maybe enough for funeral expenses, nothing more. But when lawyers opened his financial records, they froze. His portfolio was worth over $8 million. $8 million. The quiet janitor, the man who cleaned their floors, was secretly a multi-millionaire, and the entire town was in disbelief. But the biggest shock wasn't the money, it was what he did with it. He donated millions to his local hospital, millions to his town library. He gave it back to the same community that barely noticed him, the same streets he walked for decades, the same town that saw him as ordinary. The janitor they overlooked changed their town forever. He never looked rich, he never acted rich, he never needed applause. But he understood something powerful. Wealth isn't about what you show, it's about what you build. Slowly, silently, consistently, over time. The world saw a janitor, but behind that mop was a millionaire with patience.